Hello family, it's been a while. I hope everybody's doing well. I haven't really been receiving anything much to what I felt urged to share in a video, but yesterday morning something really kind of odd happened, out of the ordinary, and I'm going to try to make this video without chasing too many rabbits down the holes, which is hard for me. But the devil's really fighting me hard on getting this video out, so I think maybe it's there must be some significance. I'm just really, this is a puzzler. So yesterday morning I made a bathroom trip early in the morning, and when I got back to bed, as most of you probably know, I have mobility issues. So when I get from one part of the house to the other, I'm always quick to thank the Lord. And I laid back down and I was thanking the Lord for getting me through the house safely and for, just thanking Him and talking to Him as my habit is. And all of a sudden I heard Sweetwater, Texas. And I thought, well, how strange. And a couple seconds later I heard Sweetwater, Florida. And then a third time I heard Sweetwater, Tennessee. Well, this really, threw me for a loop. I was born and raised here on the border of Virginia and Tennessee, and I've lived on both sides, and I have never in my life heard of a Sweetwater, Tennessee. As a matter of fact, I think I knew there was a Sweetwater, Texas, but I think by and large I just thought Sweetwater was a fictional town in spaghetti westerns. You hear them you hear that name in the old westerns sometimes. So I didn't really know about Florida. I can see it, the Texas thing with the whole cowboy thing going on. I get that. Florida, I can kind of see that because it's a peninsula surrounded by seawater, so I get that. But what's, Tennessee? I guess, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I was given that, but I've been researching and reading about the towns, and I can find no connection. I can, there's just normal everyday things like you would find with any towns, sports people that you may have heard of, from these towns, that they're being their hometown. Really no connection aside from just maybe some politicians or something. But really nothing to really connect them together that I can tell. Aside from they're all small towns, with the exception of the one in Florida is larger than the one in Texas and Tennessee. But I don't know what the connection is, but the devil has been fighting me so hard. This is like my fourth try to get this video done. So I feel like there's something. Anyway, I was trying to locate them on, the maps on my tablet. And the apps were just fighting me. I just couldn't get them to help me out at all. So a few days ago, I received a donation solicitation in the mail. And normally, I have the ones that I give to regularly, like ministries that give free Bibles and Israel. Israel is a big on my list of giving. But, so normally I just throw them out, and this map was it's like really flimsy, and it's just big and gawky. So I thought, well, I don't really need this with my tablet and my internet and everything, and I was just going to pitch it. But something said, no, just hold on to that for a few days. So I did. And I guess it was just the Lord, helping me get prepared here. And I'll try to show you basically where these cities are on this map. Pardon my pen here. But in Texas, it's right around in this area right in here. I call it the base of the chimney. That's what it looks like to me. And then over here in Over here in Florida, it's closer to the tip of the peninsula. It's right down in this area here. And then coming up here in my neck of the woods, it's like right in this area here, closer to the, you know, the northeast there. And so that's, you know, if you draw a triangle, you know, if you try to triangulate it here, it sort of makes up a very elongated type of triangle. I know this is really awful. This is like the worst technology in the world. But anyway, just trying to show you that it sort of does form an elongated triangle. Let's see if I can get it to set up here, and you can kind of use your imagination if I turn the camera around to see how it could possibly form an elongated triangle. Pardon my shakiness. You know, from up here and then down to the tip of Florida and then up here to the Tennessee. It kind of does form a triangle, and then you got all this here in the middle, which I don't know if has anything to do with it. I know these areas have had some devastation in the past from storms like Florida and Texas, and not, you know, more minor stuff in Tennessee, but nothing, you know, like a huge earthquake or anything like that I can find. Just, I don't know what it is. I just know I was given these three names, which is something I'm, you know, is not a very familiar name to me aside from old westerns. But I felt like I was supposed to at least make a video. And as a matter of fact, you know, yesterday I knew my grandson was coming. My daughter and my grandson were coming in the afternoon. He's 3, and he loves to play with Mama, and he wears Mama out. He pushes me all over the house in my wheelchair and likes to take rides and stuff. Anyway, I knew he was going to wear me out, so, you know, I tried to rest a little longer in the morning. And so basically when I got up, it just pretty much slipped my mind. And I had pretty much just forgotten about it until last night when I was, you know, getting things done up to go to bed. I was like pooped, and I was ready to go to bed and stretch out a while. And then I heard the Holy Spirit say, well, what about Sweetwater? And I thought, oh yeah. So before I turned off my tablet and I got everything done, got ready to go to bed, before I turned off my tablet, I went ahead and looked it up and found it on the map and all that. And then I waited till earlier today to do my research, you know, and read about the towns and everything to see if I could find any connection. So I can't really find a connection, but the fact that those three names were given to me, and then the Holy Spirit, you know, reminded me before I turned off my tablet, you know, what about Sweetwater? Tells me there's something significant with these three names. I don't know what the connection is. Like I said, take it for what it's worth. I'm not saying anything's going to happen. I'm not saying it's prophetic. I'm just saying this is what the Holy Spirit gave me. And you can take it to the Lord in prayer. Maybe somebody's got a clue. Maybe somebody has, you know, some knowledge about one of the towns or something that might shed some light. I don't know, people. I'm just sharing with you what I was told. Anyway, I'm going to let it go there, and I'm going to sign out of here before my time runs out and it leaves me hanging. Anyway, God bless you, and if I find out anything, if I hear anything from the Lord, or if something comes to my attention that's pertinent to it, I will be back to let you know. God bless you. I love you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.